This is that free car that I got. And, you know, it's, like I say, it's really dirty. Seat's pretty dirty. I've done a little bit of tinkering on it. I've got the steering wheel and airbags off. And I think I showed you that on a video, cleaning that up. And then I was able to go into the instrument cluster and replace a couple bulbs in there. But what I want to do is, I've got to get this, I want to get this console pulled out of here, at least part of it. You know, it's had stuff running down the side of it, looked like dried milk, and who knows what that is. And I think there's only one way to really fix that, and that's to take this whole thing apart, take it over to the pressure washer and clean it, or get the water hose after it, whatever it is. Put some good soap. I've got this super clean. Now this stuff, this is pretty good stuff. This is the foaming can, which is pretty good. Now I've got the other stuff that we put in a pressurized sprayer that I run 100% concentrate on, and it works pretty good, but it will etch aluminum, and it does etch some plastic, so you got to be kind of careful with it. But for this project, I think the biggest thing is getting this console out of here. I've got all these screws and whatnot to go to all the little trim pieces and whatnot, and get all those taken out and get all this stuff cleaned up. And got to get that shifter off of there because this thing is nasty, it's sticky, and I got to get it pulled off there so I can get it clean, and then get this lower shift unit. It looks like it's in pretty good shape, so I just need to take all that out of there and clean it up real good, and then do some archaeology down inside this here, where people drop all kinds of stuff, coins and various bits. Of course, this thing's only got 57,000 original miles, so from what I could tell, it's original. Now they could have changed out the speedometer or the odometer in this thing. I think the odometer is its own self. I don't know if the computer does the odometer, but anyway, I've got, you know, them door panels are a little dirty. They're going to have to be either cleaned right there. And then the seat belt, that's another thing. It's disgusting. You've seen me get out there and clean that up with pressure washer and you know, a brush, and just get that all nice and clean, and get them seats pulled out of there and get them clean for one, get them dried out, and then put some leather conditioner on them and try to get that stuff to get in the pores and cracks and crannies and get it to where it's, you know, not gonna start tearing, because these are, you know, these spots, these are weak. You can see they're already starting to get crispy, and so, you know, you get that weakness in there, and it'll just tear right open someday, especially on a cold day. So I'm gonna get you guys put up on a tripod, and we're gonna get started. This is a side here that most of the time, this is between the seat and the console. A lot of times this is where all the stickiness falls down that you can't wipe up. It's usually gum and pop, french fries, all kinds of stuff. Now what I do, I leave those chairs kind of sitting like that. That way they kind of tend to drain at an angle instead of puddling water. And they'll sit there for a few hours. Then we'll get the vacuum cleaner. I think what I want to do first is try to get that console pulled out of there. It's pretty nasty. You can see a lot of the dirt over here and the garbage. Get all that vacuumed up and then that module pulled out of there and then start cleaning this side. So here's your console, but you can see where that spooge just runs down where somebody spilled something. It's in that vent right there. I suspect it's probably down inside that little cavity down in there. So we'll have to get all that pulled apart. I'll try to get that main unit out of there. That thing needs to be fixed. Oh, and there's my O-Light pre-run 2. This is the one that has a little sensor up here. So when you get too close it dims. It's pretty bright. It's supposed to be, I don't know what it is, 2500 lumens. I mean it'll definitely get up there where you need to be. This is probably good enough, plus it comes with a head strap too. Rerun 2, O-Light. Well, and there's what happens when they put the vacuum cleaner plug in there. It's just an old wooden dowel, just dirty water. Sucks my can, implodes it.